I have a story for you that sounds completely made up, but I promise you it is 100% real. Imagine building a YouTube empire. We're talking over 130,000 subscribers and earning a solid income every single month. Now, imagine doing all of that from a tiny, remote village using nothing but the phone in your pocket. It sounds impossible, right? Well, it's the true story of a creator named Vinod.
And that's the man himself. You know, this isn't just some feel-good success story from Thar Parkar, Pakistan, which is one of the toughest regions to live in. No, this is living, breathing proof that you don't need fancy equipment or a big city apartment to build something incredible online.
And that's exactly what we're going to break down here. We're going to pull back the curtain and look at his brilliant niche strategy, his unbelievably efficient workflow, and exactly how he turned his passion into a real paycheck. This is the blueprint.
So first up, let's really get to know our unlikely YouTube star. Vinod's journey is just a masterclass in turning what seem like disadvantages into your greatest strengths.
Okay, just let these numbers sink in for a second. We're talking 2 channels, a combined 130,000 subscribers, all publishing long-form videos. And the kicker? The whole operation is run from a single smartphone in an area where even reliable electricity can be a challenge. It's just wow.
So how on earth did he pull this off? Well, the secret sauce, the real genius behind it all, starts with his content. He picked a niche with a built-in audience that is absolutely massive and incredibly passionate.
Now this is where it gets really clever. He's sitting in a village in Pakistan, right? But look at this. A whopping 90% of his audience is from India. How? Simple. He makes all his content in Hindi, instantly tapping into the colossal, movie-loving market right next door.
And he keeps that audience hooked by giving them exactly what they're hungry for, all the latest buzz, reviews, and reactions from the world of Bollywood. He's basically become their go-to news source, and by dropping 2 videos every single day, he's always on top of the conversation.
But here's the part that just completely blew my mind. His workflow. Get this. He can create a full 10-minute news video from scratch in just 20 minutes. On his phone. It's unbelievable.
He's got it down to a science, a simple 5-step system. There's no wasted time, no fluff. This isn't just creating content, it's a finely tuned production line, completely optimized for speed.
And this right here, this quote is the key to everything. He makes the thumbnail first. Think about that. Most creators make a video and then try to figure out how to package it. He does it backwards. He figures out the clickable idea first, and then he creates the content to match the promise. It's a total game changer.
So once he has that killer thumbnail idea, he jumps over to ChatGPT. He literally just feeds it the concept and uses a simple prompt to generate a script that sounds human and, crucially, avoids any copyright issues. He gets it in 5 parts, does a quick scan to make sure it's all good, and boom, script done.
For the audio, he's not even recording his own voice. He uses an AI text-to-speech tool to create the Hindi narration. And the visuals? Just as simple. He grabs images from Google and screenshots from movie trailers, all falling under fair use for news and commentary. Smart and efficient.
You add all that up, and you land on this number. 20 minutes. He pulls all those pieces together in CapCut, a free mobile app, and in 20 minutes, a brand new video is ready to go. That's faster than most of us can decide what to order for dinner.
Okay, so he's fast, he's efficient, and he gets a ton of views. But does it actually make any money? Well, let's look at how he turns all this volume into a real, tangible income.
So his pay rate per 1,000 views, what's called RPM, is actually pretty low, around 20 cents. But that's pretty normal for this kind of entertainment content. The magic isn't in the rate, it's on the other side of the equation. Pure, massive volume. The audience for this stuff is so huge, the views just pour in. And I mean, just look at this number. This is that high volume we're talking about in action. Over 700,000 views on a single video. When you're pulling in traffic like that, even a 20-cent rate starts to add up really fast.
Which brings us to the bottom line. The Node is earning over $400 a month. Now, in his village, in his situation, that's not just a side hustle. That is a life-changing amount of money that opens up a world of new opportunities.
So, what's the big takeaway from all of this? Because Vinod's story isn't just inspiring, it is literally packed with lessons that any creator anywhere in the world can use.
The blueprint is actually pretty simple when you break it down. It starts with passion. He loved movies. You have to be willing to fail, just like he did with his first 3 channels. Then you build a simple system using the tools you already have. Your phone is powerful enough. But the biggest key? Find your people, that specific, passionate niche, and just serve them relentlessly.
At the end of the day, Vinod proved that your creativity and your strategy matter so much more than your gear or your location. He built a whole media business from one of the most remote places on Earth with a tool that most of us are just using to scroll through social media. It really just leaves you with one question to ask yourself.